Okay, second video. I'm gonna try to go through this a little bit quicker this time. Um, so I'll just kind of go through this pile and then work my way over. This is gonna be, I believe, a grenade pouch, Molly Monkey Tactical 330D. That was just kind of a carryover from the last couple pouches I was getting. This is gonna be a, I believe, triple single M4 pouch. So it holds 3 magazines. I can find a use for it. I'm not really going to throw 3 magazines in there, but it was a really good price and I wanted to get it. Also, date of manufacturing on this is 2008, so very old. LBT prisoner mask, very well worn. Kind of a cool piece to have. Obviously not labeled with anything. There's no tags or anything on it. This is from Zone 5 Tactical on eBay. Very good guy. You should definitely do business. And then this is going to be a Princeton Tech. I believe this is the Charge Pro, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of salty. Came all the way from Europe. Lucky to get it. Got it for a pretty decent price, considering these kind of go for a lot for some reason. I think it's just because they're discontinued. SMS Precision V-Light, brand new. Old school Mantis strobe here. Put that off for you real quick. And then this is the old style. I believe this is the older style. So this would be period correct to kind of what I want. 330 M4 pouch. Excuse me, 9mm pouch. U94 push stock, Nexus, 6-pin. This is going to be WML by Enforce. This is going to be the shorter variant, I believe. And then, let's see in here, Tokyo Monterey, KAC style, front and rear sights. That came as a set here. And then we have some replacement ops cord pads. These are going to be the XL size. I wasn't sure kind of what I needed, so I got different sizing just to kind of play around with them. This is going to be just a set allotment of them. Fast helmet, Octal Leonard kit. I think these come in different thicknesses, so I can kind of play with these and see which one I like the best. Let's see it here. And then this is going to be LaRue Tactical Mount. This is more kind of CAG centric, but I actually really like their mounts, and I wanted to play with this one here. I'm just kind of blanking on the name. As I said, I'm really tired. I'm just trying to get through this. I'll make more videos on this stuff as I kind of mount it and play with them and kind of give you my overall thoughts. This is just kind of a general overview. Another 9mm pouch, Molly Monkey Tactical, AOR1. And then this is going to be another Zone 5 Tactical purchase. Date of manufacture is 2011. It is a single double M4 from Eagle Industries. And then this is a pretty salty. I don't know why these kind of go for a lot, but I got this one for an okay price. I kind of just wanted it to have it. I've seen some pretty interesting setups with these pouches, so I kind of wanted to test it out. And the brand new ones are just ridiculously expensive for you know what I'm willing to spend for these guys. But I think this is the SPS 069. I think it's like 11 by something. I don't really remember. Red IO pouch from Faro Concepts, and then the wing thing from Faro Concepts. Another Molly Monkey Tactical M4 pouch. This one was from eBay. Really good price on that guy. And then this one is a LBT. I forget the designation on this guy, but these guys do go for a lot. 25X6B admin and 330D. I don't know if this has the manufacturer date on it. 2010. First spear cover in Multicam. This is the stretch one. This will be going on a helmet. Another Nexus push to talk. This one is also a 6-pin. And then another V-Light, still has battery. It is missing the back Velcro, which I'll have to procure. I think I have an extra one, so I should be ripping that one off and put it on there. And then a Daniel Defense 416 rail with the accompanying rail slots. And then this one is still in packaging, so I have to take this out. This is also going on the helmet. As you can see, I got a couple pieces for that helmet to kind of start building it out. This is a GP NVG 18 battery pack. And this is the functional battery pack, so it does have the compartment to hold batteries in there and power any night vision that will accept the port on these guys, which I believe is a BNVD port, Limo port, the 4-prong. So that's that there. Decent little guy there. I thought it was gonna feel cheaper than it did. It comes with the back Velcro there. So I'm looking forward to being able to mount that guy there. Another SMS Precision V-Light. And then these are going to be the accompanying Velcro to go with this guy here. I was kind of worried about this not fitting me, and as of right now it's a little bit on the snug side, but I think I might be able to kind of make this work, and I can adjust this as I want. So it's actually the Evolution Gear AOR1 dipped replica Maritime helmet. The dip is okay. I don't have a real one to compare it to. They look nicer on pictures. In real life, you know, it looks better than I thought, but it's obviously not real. All these parts will be going. Eventually I'll be replacing these rails as well. I heard that these are out of spec. This is all being gutted on the inside and being replaced with real. Eventually real rails as well. And then I'm going to try to get accurate color Velcro and then place all the accoutrement on there and kind of have it set up. Should be getting a real mount for it as well. So I'll move that out of the way just to keep kind of going through this. I'm going to try to keep this going pretty quickly. This is still in bag, but it is Smapo gear and CPC. This was actually procured from a Japanese seller, and I was pretty lucky to find this because I had been looking for one of these for a really long time, and no one was really selling, and then those who were selling for ridiculous amounts of money. So this looks to be kind of a older gen one before they kind of started going sideways on their production. It comes with a pouch. I don't know who makes this. Because of this huge carabiner, this will probably all kind of go, but yeah, it's in decent condition. It is a size medium. It looks to be a size medium. So yeah, I'll kind of set this up and make a video once I have it all kind of set up there. Moving on, large, extra large replacement obscure octal. This is a real one, obviously. Just replacing parts that need to be replaced. And then I wanted to try out the worm dial, so I went ahead and got a this one was a medium large. I wasn't sure kind of what sizing was appropriate, so I got a medium large. If it doesn't fit, you know, I can always sell it again. So that's those guys there. A couple of patches I got while in Japan that I was trying to get, and I could not find them here, and the seller didn't want to restock them for whatever reason. Found them in Japan for a really good price, and I picked them up. That's that. I bought this Sotac L4G19. I wasn't sure if it was going to be traded, just because, you know, the nature of eBay, sometimes they don't, you know, post what it actually looks like. You know, it's a replica mount. If you've messed with one, you mess with a lot of them. They're all pretty much the same. This one kind of feels nicer than some of the other ones, but I don't know if this is supposed to be aluminum. I don't think it is, but I'll have to check once I get my real one in to compare it to. So there's that. Then this is gonna be a purchase I made before I made the nicer Evolution one. This is the FMA AOR1, I guess. Maritime. Definitely not as nice. I will make a video comparing these two guys. I do kind of like the rails a little bit more on this one. These kind of look a little bit more authentic, but obviously just the coloring is a little bit nicer. The material is pretty bad. But yeah, got this. I don't think it fits. It looks really snug, but I'll try it on. It fits a little bit more snug than the other one, but I think it could just be the padding on it is different. The shell itself is actually a decent size, so I might be able to make both of these work. I intend to put a cover on one of these, and I think it's going to end up being this guy here, just because I want to kind of block this AOR1 abomination that they went with there. I guess it's not too bad if you're on a budget, but it's nowhere near what a real one would look like. Moving on. These are, I'm kind of running out of space here, sorry about that. These are going to be Cry Precision. See if I can find the tag. I don't know where the tags are on these newer ones, but oh yeah, they are. Kind of a cool find. Navy Custom Combat Pant 2.0, 36 regular. New NC stuff for, you know, new gen dev stuff. Pretty cool. I don't know how they compare to like regular G3, or like they're just basically NC cut, you know, 2.0 with just colored knee stretch, but I'll take a look. I'm not too educated on that yet. Found them, got them for a good price. Can't really complain. And then back panel here for this plate carrier. Also purchased this in Japan. I had it shipped here. This is a Semapo gear, I believe. I believe these are both Semapo gear pouches, and this as well, the Crydro. These two pouches coming with it, really cool. Shoulder pads are the yoke style shoulder pads. These are pretty cool too. I haven't even put this on. I haven't sized it or anything. I just literally took it out of the box. This one is, I believe, like the older, the like kind of newer style where they were kind of messing with different colored Velcro for some reason. So this is not accurate at all. But this is a little bit more accurate. So as you can see, there's kind of a color difference, but it's real AOR1. It was very, very cheap, and I picked it up. So there's that. And then bear with me, I'm getting towards the end here. TCA 148. This is like an obtainium to get. Didn't come with the antenna, but I can purchase another one. I see the antenna here. I can get another one, so it's not a big deal. I think it shipped without the batteries inside, so I need to figure out how to open this to put batteries in it. I think it comes out through this side here, so I'll take a look, put batteries in, charge it, and then see if I can get it to work. Unfortunately, it's a 6-pin, so it's not completely accurate to kind of what I want, but it does the part, and I really like the metal construction on it. So I think that's it, apart from these guys here. This was purchased off a seller on eBay who had purchased this, mounted it, set it in, and then these are the original ND filters and screws. I'm not sure what these screws are for. I'll have to take a look. They have O-rings as well. These little lug nut looking things, not sure what these are for either. I'll have to take a look. If not, message him. And wow, that's tiny. These are really, really small. Battery, let's see. No battery inside. Let's see, hopefully I don't rip this. Yeah, no battery inside. Go ahead and put this back in. Really nice coating on it. I don't know if this is accurate to the real one, but he did replace the ND filters with real ones from TNVC, and it comes with the original, you know, Summer Gear pressure switch. So I'll put that back in there. Play with that a little more when I get more time. Get a bit of a premium on that just because it was already in the country and I kind of wanted it already, so not the best financial choice, but I didn't overpay too much for it. Plus, it already had the replacement caps on it, so that saves me the trouble. And these are straight from Summer Gear, Pick 15, and then the other one is also a Pick 15. Same color, same laser, I believe. So that's pretty much it. If I miss anything, I'll let you guys know and I'll make a separate video. But for now, thanks for watching. Sorry for the extended video. Oh, one thing I did forget, actually. It's about like 4 of these and then the one it came with, so. And then I got these. So if you know, you know, kind of piecing stuff together. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. God bless, and I'll see you next time.